The intensity only continues to ramp up as this series extends. Game 3 tonight here on the ice. James Cybulski here bringing you the play-by-play on EA Sports. Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. Don't you just love playoff hockey? Listen to this place. Let's get after it. Big time stop there. Save made by the goalie.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save. Not once, not twice, multiple times.
Solid check to slow him down. Hits a shot. Misses the net on that big-time blast.
And how often have we seen this go in, James? When you have a ton of white ice, you can just step into that puck, and that's exactly what he does, but he just misses.
And the score remains tied.
Sometimes when you have the puck on your stick in a primetime scoring area, it's not about threading the needle, and when you try and thread it, sometimes you miss. And that's what happened there.
Moves it quickly over to Hull. Lays into the body.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game.
Scores! The captain comes through!
Well, he's not going to get credit on the score sheet, but he's getting credit from fist bumps from his teammates, James, because they know how important it is to have a player who's willing to pay the price, get in on the hunt, and win the 50-50 battle.
Calgary's come to play tonight. They've been very aggressive to start, and as a result, Cheryl, they got the lead.
Typically, the home team has the advantage, James, so when the away team comes into the barn, they want to make sure that they're not flat-footed, that they're urgent, they're aggressive. And to start this period, to start the game, they've been ready right from the hop, and they're rewarded with a goal.
Some good stick work to force that turnover. Miramanoff got it against the boards. Misses the net, and I'm sure the goalie's breathing easier after that.
Yeah, no one's getting out to block that shot. He has a ton of ice to be able to walk into, and he gets all of it, James. We typically see him hit the net. Not this time. He exploded into that one.
Pinned up along the boards. Slides the puck to Zetterberg. And he's knocked off the puck there. Still keeps a hold of the puck. Oh, did he drop a thunderous hit there? Calgary's crossed the line and on the attack. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Kuzmenko. Calgary's playing it from the side. He got all of that one. The Flames gain control of the puck. Oh, here we go! And a great save!
Oh, but the goalie's forced to make the save on this one, James. I don't think anyone's willing to get in front of this shot. I mean, he's got such a powerful point shot. I don't know if I'd get in front of it either.
Utah's ready to go on the attack. Here they come! Down the left side on the attack. Oh, you might call that friendly. Oh, he made the save! How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out.
And puts it off the crossbar. Had the goalie beat up high, but not the bar.
Calgary's continuing to push the pace of play in this game. They've been aggressive in the offensive zone. They do have the lead, but they wanted the extra cushion there, but unfortunately went off the post and out.
A chance! Oh, it stayed out! It stayed out! What a scores! Picks up the loose change and puts it into the back of the net.
Sometimes when you're in your own zone, you can get caught wandering or roaming, James. What I mean by that, your eyes start to focus on the puck and you start to slide outside the middle of the ice. When that happens, guess what? You open up the primetime scoring area, and that's what happens here. Oh, with that goal against, the coach is salty behind the bench right now. You can just see his whole demeanor is negative because he's not impressed with the way his team is playing. You know, it's been a lackluster effort. They didn't come ready to play. They weren't prepared.
Calgary's extended the lead to 2 goals here in the first.
You can certainly see that there's jump to their step. They have their legs underneath them, and they've really dictated pace and controlled the game.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Sneaks by the poke check. Oh, a clutch save! Way too much congestion blocks that. Oh, he's going to get called on that slash. And that slides right out to scores! It's in the back of the net!
Oh, wait a second here. I don't think this is going to count, James. The official waves it off right away, and you got to wonder whether it was tipped, redirected off of the skate, or whether there was a kicking motion. So two distinct things here. If you kick or make that move, the forward motion of your foot towards the net, it will be a no goal. But if it's redirected, that's fine. Whenever a call goes to video review, you have no idea which side it's going to favor. And in this one, it's going to be the home team. It's a good goal.
Well, the war room seems to be on the same page with their officials now as both teams are back to center ice. The Flames take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Good defensive stop on the poke check. Calgary's got the puck. He stopped it! Oh, he stopped it!
He's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Oh, we're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic, you make those kind of saves.
Calgary's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Oh, what a glove save by Sawchuk.
Zeri's been feeling it, James. You know who else is feeling it? His teammates. They have been the beneficiaries of a great leader on the ice who's just been distributing the puck and generating a ton of offense.
Utah's won the face-off deep in their own end. Passes it to Smith. Knocked away with the stick by Kanisov. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Shuts him down.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Unloads it. Oh, wow. Stops him again.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Here's a shot. And that doesn't go as it's blocked in front. Here's the shot. Scores! Off the post and in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. He was not going to be denied on this one, James. I mean, he knows how much ice is there, and he's going to get to it first because he has the courage to drive the space, and he doesn't let his defender back in, and that's because of great shielding and puck protection, and he cashes in with a beauty goal.
The Flames are firing on all cylinders so far here in period number 1, Cheryl.
They've been playing with a lot of energy, and they've been aggressive, and it's their habits. You can tell that they worked on them, and they've talked about them pregame, and they have certainly executed in this first period.
There's a jolt of energy they need. Oh, what a save with the glove by Sawchuk. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Drills him. Rips it. He scores!
Just a minute between those two goals.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Man, talk about putting your opponent on their heels. The way players train in the stick technology are a reason why a shot like this gets off so quickly, James. Absolutely incredible speed, but the amount of time to get it off the stick, that's the real deal breaker.
Calgary's been the better team here in this first period, and as a result, they've got a big lead. The Flames get a hold of the draw. Scores! Make it 3 in a row, and they're coming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in. I feel sorry for the defenders here. When you see your opponent coming over the blue line with that kind of speed and open ice, it is so difficult to get in front of that shot. It has seeing eyes, and it blisters home. Well, another goal against, and the coach, he's giving his team an earful right now. Listen, they deserve it. They haven't trusted the process. They've done nothing in terms of urgency to get themselves out of the hole, and they just keep digging themselves further and further into it.
The Flames wanted to generate a lot of offense going into this one. They have succeeded in that game plan already here late in the first. Calgary's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Utah's regained possession of the puck. Can't hang on after that hit. Put it off the post!
Calgary's players are continuing to press, and I really like this about their game, James. Yes, they just wired one off the post, but they're playing with the lead. They're continuing to attack. They're not sitting back at all.
Calgary's got possession here in the offensive zone. Oh, there's one more! And that's poked away by Kuzmenko. And they score! The pylon continues, Cheryl.
Oh, it is ugly, and there's nothing worse than the score than having your own crowd just give way on you. They are not happy. You can hear the booing tonight in this building. Just a tough game all the way around.
I think they screamed uncle about 2 of these ago. The Flames are holding down the lead here late in this first period. They have looked really good offensively so far. Stankoven's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. What save! There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
17 minutes, 15 seconds.
Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Larionov's won the draw inside his own end. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. That opportunity's rejected.
What a save, and they always say chance favors a prepared mind here, and this is a product of preparation here, James. You can't see the puck. You know you got to find it. You got to find it somehow. You trap, you make the save.
Oh, my! You can feel that from here!
Well, that has to hurt, and he's getting up slowly. The whole body rattles when you get hit like that.
Calgary's brought their A game here to the rink tonight. They lead it comfortably as we near the end of the first. And they win the draw here in their own end. No room for that one to get through. Sawchuk's got the puck and he's going to hang on.
Shirts, hats, and other collectibles.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Stop that one. There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner.
Just a friendly reminder about tonight's silent auction. All items can be viewed and bid upon at the display near the guest services counter.
Utah's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Scores! And a huge goal to pick themselves up off the canvas.
Well, my old coach used to say to me, you got to stop the bleeding, and that's exactly what they've done, but now they got to find a way to do something with it. I mean, they have been manhandled this game.
Utah's been on their heels all night long, but they finally pushed back here in period number 2.
Certainly something positive to get on the board, but they're going to have to build on top of it if they want to really create some momentum and believe that they're back in this game.
That'll create some separation. Takes it to the front. Denied by Sawchuk. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Made that stop. Scooped up along the wall by Zary. Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
Wow, that was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, did he get nailed.
Here's a chance. Great save from in tight.
Well, he does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner spot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes the save.
The Flames have generated a lot of pucks on net and have turned more than a few of those shots into goals. Off the draw, they take possession. Solid hit on that play. On the backhand, denies it in front.
What a save. I mean, how quick do you have to be able to get on that puck, James? Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
Calgary's got the lead on the scoreboard. A big reason of that has been the amount of pucks that they've been putting on net. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Oh, he rocked him!
Oh, that's got to feel terrible, James. I mean, he finished his hit right through his chest.
Calgary's gained possession. Oh, what a violent collision there.
He just got railroaded. Closed space so fast and just taken down.
Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Calgary's in now. Here's a scores! Well, that's number 2-pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking for the Hattie. Well, this is a hard-working goal as well, James. You got to fight for that inner area of the ice, you know, and when you're in that low slot area, it ain't easy to get to that spot. And then when that puck is on your stick, you know that you're going to come into some heavy traffic. Great job to find the back of the net.
The Flames are playing what might be their most impressive performance that I've seen all season, and we're only in period number 2, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, their offense has simply exploded, hasn't it, James? I mean, they have been a force to be reckoned with, and it's a ton of fun when you're padding your stats.
Oh, denied on the play! Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
The Flames have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Alessio. Oh, and he missed the net.
I think does a great job of getting to position here, James, to be able to get that shot off. He gets it off fast and quick. He just misses wide.
And he loses control of the puck. Avoids the poke check. Oh, going wide. Denies him.
I always call this driving the dot, not being afraid to get to the inside of the ice, but it takes a ton of courage and power to fight your way to that spot. He does it, he gets the shot off, but the goaltender has another idea and turns it aside.
Calgary's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. And loses possession after a solid hit. Big-time save on a big-time shot. They score, and it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. Well, that's a great play in tight, James. The way he gets body position and then just slides that bottom hand underneath the puck on the backhand. A few missed assignments and the puck's in the back of your net, and the coach, he is not pleased with his team's effort. You got to communicate. They work and practice on this all the time. They just haven't found a way to come together as a group.
Calgary's carried the puck like it's been on a string all night, Cheryl.
Puck's been on their stick, and their opponent's been on their heels. They've just been worn down with the offensive zone possession time. And how about the goaltender? Seeing so much rubber tonight and a lot in the netting.
Sawchuk's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Utah's got possession here in their own end. Oh, he just got thunderstruck!
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly, no time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit! Hammers the shot! Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated, and they push their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
The Flames are having one of those nights, Cheryl, that everything that can go right is.
Yeah, it's all going right, James, because they're doing everything right. They've been dominating play in all 3 zones, and they've been rewarded for it.
And he turned that aside as we continue play here.
Sawchuk's had a difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck. But how about some help in front of him? I mean, his defense, the forwards, everyone, a collective unit that really hasn't been firing on all cylinders.
Picked up along the wall by Kovacic. Hammers it on net. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
Wow, what an incredible shift. They're so urgent all over the offensive zone. Coaches love these types of shifts.
Into the corner now. Calgary's got it along the wall. Sundin's looking around near the point. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. And he dodges the poke check there. Takes it into the slot. And he elects to explore his options. Hammers one at the net. Denied on the play. Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James.
Scores! And look who's at it again. They are really turning up the heat.
Well, so creative and free. And the reason why you can play free, because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net and, of course, retrieve it. This is the type of play that coaches love, James. It infuses energy throughout the entire lineup, being hard and heavy on the puck, being relentless on the forecheck, and then getting rewarded with a goal. Absolutely outstanding.
The Flames have been moving and grooving all night long, and we're only in the second period here, Pounder.
Well, they're finding a way to get the puck, and that's because they're retrieving it. But when they get it, they're keeping it. They're not letting anyone have it, and the motion in the offensive zone has been incredible.
Trying to shake the defender. Denies him on the breakaway. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass. The Flames have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Calgary's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. And he makes the save on that play. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Oh, he gets hit again.
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get land-basted over and over again.
Shot! Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Sawchuck's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
The Flames have it in the offensive end. Turns that one away. Here's a shot. That's blocked. You'll need more than that to beat him. Calgary's looking to carry this sizable lead here into the second intermission. They have been the dominant club tonight. The Flames win it. He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. You know it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
Calgary's probably thinking right now, let's just skip the intermission and keep playing the way things are going here, Cheryl.
100%, James. Anytime you have a healthy lead, everyone's playing well and contributing. You don't want it to stop. You don't want to go and sit and wait to come back on the ice.
They dump it into the opposite end. Utah's going to play the puck from behind the cage. With possession along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Coronado. Shakes off the coverage. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Hammers a shot. And he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper. But he turns it aside. He got all of that one. Delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Coronado's going off for 2 minutes here, boarding the call. Utah's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work. Calgary's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Alexiev's taking it from his own end. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Scores! My goodness, what a finish going coast to coast.
Well, that's a highlight reel goal, James, and I cannot believe how much ice was available to him. I mean, so much open ice. You know, the opponent's coach is going to be talking about closing, but man, he goes through everyone and then finds a way to convert on the opportunity.
OMG! The Flames are laying the smackdown on the opposition tonight as we near the intermission, but it can't come soon enough at one end of the ice.
Well, yeah, you know that their opponent certainly wants it, an opportunity to reset and catch their breath. But for them, you know that they're going to go to that intermission. Now they're going to sit down, get out of rhythm. They don't want it disrupted. So you know that the leadership group's going to be talking about keeping the pedal to the metal.
And there's the horn bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around. The final frame of regulation has arrived. It's period number 3, and it's about to go down. Utah's got possession to start the period as their power play continues. Passes it over. Routine pad save made by Samsonov. Takes a blast. Makes the save. The Flames get a hold of the puck along the boards. Lofts the puck into the offensive zone corner. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. And he was right there to make the stop on that play.
Sawchuk's dialed in and anticipating the play so effectively, making a huge save from a dangerous spot on the ice.
Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Calgary's got it in the offensive zone. He scores! And he completes the hat trick there!
You gotta love it, James. I mean, he really brings it when he's on the road, right? And he's been all over the puck, and he has just silenced the crowd.
The Flames continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Turns him away! Kovasev's exploring options along the line. Oh, my! Kovasev's got it deep in the offensive end. Calgary's going to play it from the corner. The Flames play it along the wing.
Specialty teams create momentum, but not when you don't get it into the other zone, and the fans are frustrated in the building.
Rocks him on the play. And now it's grabbed by Zary. Jukin and jiving and shakes off the check. The Flames looking against the half wall. Angles it over to Tarasenko. Utah's coaches will not be liking that power play opportunity as they fail to convert and give up a short-handed one. Oh, another great save right there.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
And that goes off, force off a body. We got a penalty coming up here. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
Sometimes you have a conversation with the official just to give them the heads up that you're not happy. So setting the tone, setting an undercurrent because they've been more penalized.
Face-off and another opportunity to take a look at the man advantage unit here.
Power play scored earlier tonight, and that gives you so much confidence heading into this one. You know how you executed the first time. They'll be looking for those same openings.
And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. From the point, looks to make something happen. And he stopped that one. The Flames take it along the wall. Oh, look at this. Sharankovic has got it near the point. Blocked in traffic. Oh, he hammered him on the play.
Oh, this is just a thunderous hit. Talk about physical engagement. He got all of them, James.
That was big time. Puck scooped up by Knives. They score! And that's another shorthanded goal.
Well, it's hard to believe that the power play is struggling this much, James. And if you're on the PK, your coach is telling you, attack, be aggressive, go get another one. This is exactly why you send bodies to the front of the net, James. You want to create a screen, and the goaltender drops into the butterfly position as a default and is battling to find the puck. Can't find it and beats him clean.
The Flames are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they've bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Utah's got the puck along the boards. Oh, right off the cage! Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Unable to reach that one. Knies carries the puck in his own zone. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
You can't make contact with a goaltender, and there certainly was, so he's going to get a 2-minute minor.
Utah's ready to go to work with a 2-man advantage.
Power play has just been average tonight, James, but hey, it hasn't been in the basement, right?
Puck grabbed by Weber. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play.
Time and penalty, 4 minutes, 60 seconds.
Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Larionov's one. They're going to go here.
Well, the tempers are flaring and changing the momentum of the game. Let's see who the winner is.
Oh, I know a lot of people love watching these, but hopefully nobody's hurt here, seriously.
Yeah, that's tough to watch, especially taking that last punch. It was decisive. He went down hard. Not difficult to see who won that fight. The W goes to the road team all the way.
Zari's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Zetterberg's won the... Well, you could feel this coming. Here they go.
Yeah, they were coming towards one another, and you knew it was going to happen, and both of the benches are elevated, standing up as this one's going on.
And the exclamation mark thrown there.
Yeah, this fight is over with that decisive last punch, James. The Flames showing some physicality and some toe-to-toe. The mitts go flying there, and that fight is going to silence the crowd. They're the clear victor in that one.
Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. And they win the draw on their own end. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Breakaway! Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority.
The Flames will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. They move the puck out of harm's way. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Sachuk.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
And the puck leaves the zone. Zari's got it behind the net. Stankoven's going to join the penalty kill here as they remain shorthanded. The Flames will play it against the wall. Calgary's looking for an open lane out front. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Calgary's got a hold of it along the wall. Denied that one. He says, let's get physical on that play. The Flames gain possession of the defensive zone. And they send it down the ice. Answered the call on that play. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Sends a pass over. There's a collision, and look who's hit again.
Well, he's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way. Knizov's penalty is unexpired.
Disappointing power play effort as they serve up a shorthanded goal, but both teams now back to even strength.
The expectation when you're on a power play is to score a goal, not give up one, James. This is a tough one to take for this group.
A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. And he can't hang on after that hit. Grabs the puck in the corner. Calgary's got the puck against the boards. Zeri's going to play it against the half wall. And that goes off a stick. Scarposa's on the attack in the offensive zone. Takes the shot. That's tipped in front. Played big in the moment there. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. The Flames don't want to take their foot off the gas here in the third period, but they have a lot of padding with the lead that they've built. And off the draw, they win possession. Oh, absolutely hammers them. Oh, great move to sidestep the kick. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Sawchuk. The Flames have continued to put lots of pucks on net, and they lead it here in the third. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Oh, a devastating check there. Oh, wow, devastating hit there.
Oh, painful, James. I felt that one in the broadcast booth.
Battling for it along the boards. Utah's got a hold of the puck now. With authority. Calgary's ready to go on the attack. Sharankovic is moving the puck through his own zone. Picked up along the boards by Knizov. Utah's got possession of the puck. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. They've got an odd man rush here. Oh, it missed! It missed! What a chance off the rush! Oh, that goes just wide of the net.
I think he had more time than he thought here, James. With the pressure coming in on him, he just releases the puck quick and he misses wide.
Nice job to escape the zone. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Zeri's lugging the puck. And he sidesteps the check there. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. From the point, they take control of it. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it.
Go.
Scarposa's got it in the offensive zone. Uses the force on that hit. The Flames will play it from the point. Oh, one of his teammates is right in the shooting lane there.
It's another sellout game. The team would like to thank you for your overwhelming support.
Calgary's coaches have to be pleased with what they've seen tonight. No shortage of scoring opportunities and no shortage of goals. Utah's got it in the defensive zone. Hammers one. Makes a save. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials.
The coach is just seething right now, doesn't like the call and wants to know why, but just trying to hold it and maintain some semblance of composure because he affects this entire team.
As we're about to drop the puck, the power play unit back out onto the ice for another opportunity.
Well, they've worked on this setup in practice on the power play. It's already worked for them this evening, James. You can certainly see the confidence that they have in this particular setup. And man, has it been effective.
Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Big time stop there. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Levels him with the hit. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
This is a frustrating situation, James, just taking a whackload of penalties and really unable to get any momentum in this game because they're shorthanded the whole time.
Utah's got a 5-on-3 and lots of time on their side.
Oh, and that is a lot of time on a 5-on-3. You have to have a sense of urgency here, though, because if you pop one by, you still have the man advantage.
The Flames have it behind the cage. Calgary's got it across the line. Moves the puck along the half wall. Makes his presence known on the ice. Excellent stick work on the play. And that was a good heads-up read to make that save. And now he moves it quickly to Keller. There's a solid collision. And he loses control here. Great heads-up play with a stick by Sergachev. And a great save. The Flames walk the line. He scores! My goodness, was that a catapult?
Yeah, I'm going to ask the question, how did he have that much time and space to get it off? I mean, everyone knows that he is a power shooter from the point, and he has all the time and space to be able to walk and get all of that one. Well, we've seen this goal before, especially when he has time to walk into that puck. He sees the white ice, he takes it, and he just buries it.
The Flames are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Zetterberg's won the draw at center. Good hit on the play. Moves the puck. Quick stop by Samsonov.
Goaltender Spencer.
What a chance here. Oh, it stayed out. Oh, my goodness, what a stop. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. The Flames carry it along the wall. Final seconds of this one, an absolute clunker performance by the home team, and the fans are letting them hear it. Quick shot, and one last save. Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one. A 3-0 series lead. You got to have all the confidence in the world based on history here in these situations.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you're up 3-0, and you just have to find a way to close it out and have that killer instinct. You really don't have to do much different. You've been the better team all series long. You just got to go see it to the end.
The playoffs are a war of attrition, and we know that they will continue, and we will see you then at the next broadcast. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. We'll talk to you then.